I finally got a way to help organize my life. Because if you heard in like previous videos of mine, I have been struggling with organization, like legitimately my whole life. But I think I've got something that is working great for me so far this week. We'll see how it goes. It needs a couple of tweaks, but I wanted to share with you. The first thing is I'll have to tell you how it started versus how it's going. Okay. So how it started, I was trying to look up like different ways I can really get into organizing. And I was doing like a daily to-do list, like on a whiteboard. Just like, oh, this is what I have to do today, and like write it all down. I was trying to do that for legitimately like 5 days. It is like the hardest thing when you have ADHD to like write stuff down, like just out of your head. Why would I pull that out of the air? Like, and if it's not on my list, I forget it. And then I feel so bad about myself because I didn't put it on the list. I'm like, how can I organize the stuff that's in my head, put it in a daily to-do list? Like, I'm just like, every day I just wipe the board clean and just write new. Like, that sounds crazy to me. Like, it's not crazy for other people. I'm saying for me and like the way my brain works, writing down a daily to-do list like does not work. I cannot function like just having ideas and writing them down like in an orderly fashion. There's so many options out there for people to do things like the exact correct way that I feel like we have like information overload. Like we're overloaded with information and we are paralyzed at the thought of making a decision because we want to make sure we're doing something right and something that will work and something that'll be effective. And it can be effective. Like we just have to like do something. I feel like the message is get this thing or get that thing. Instead, the message should be get something, do something. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have to be a specific thing. It just has to be like something. And then organize it for yourself. This organization, like I started this 2 weeks ago and I just printed out this binder like yesterday and I still need to make tweaks. I need like a lot of guidance because I don't have a lot of routine yet. My goal in all this is to actually make a routine that I can stick to. And not because like it's necessary or whatever. I mean, it is necessary, but I want to make it one that I can stick to because it's written down. I've seen other YouTube channels, like moms doing like organization and making like a binder. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do a binder. And then I like bought all the stuff and I was like, what the heck am I gonna put in this binder? I was just gonna use one off the internet, off of, you know, somebody else's page and just buy their binder that works for their family. But I'm like, I don't want to do that because I'm definitely not going to follow something that I don't know like front to back, inside and out. And I'm going to do it for a week and then I'm going to get tired of it and not do it again and waste my money. So I'm not doing that. It was looking kind of chaotic at the beginning, guys, not gonna lie. Okay. I'm like low-key embarrassed to show you, but it is what it is. Okay. So I keep notes like kind of all over the house and my handwriting is terrible, but I was like, I'm going to write my mommy organization and it's going to be perfect the first time I write it down. Okay. This is some of the organization stuff that I wrote down. I start mommy organization and then I wrote, I want to do a clean schedule, morning routine with the kids and with me, what I want for menu items for the week. Make sure I got to clean the fridge in there, and then clothing for the week I wanted to have in there. Also, I wanted to do like a Sunday reset kind of thing. And then I kind of wrote down like what I want in the Sunday reset, but only like a couple things. These are the things I want to do daily is check the weather, work out. And then just some family games I wanted to include. So already you see it's kind of all over the place and it's not super detailed. And then I go into like some details here with the nights. I want to like charge my Apple Watch because, okay, is it dead right now? It's not dead. I want to charge my Apple Watch because I forget it all the time. I don't know where my charger is half the time. I don't know where to plug it in and I don't know where my watch is. So for months, I like wasn't using my watch and I'm like, I want to use this. I bought it. I'm paying for it. Why am I not using it? So I have it plugged in a place right now and I'm wearing it all day. And at the end of the day, as I'm getting the kids to bed, I'll put it on the charger and then I'll take it off and wear it to bed. It fully charges like super fast. So I have that in my nights. Do the dishes, although that's Matt's job. He helps me with the dishes. I say helps me because this is my job. And parenting is his job, but running the household is my job, okay? He helps me run the household, but I made this binder. Like, this is for me. It's not for us. He has a job outside of this. This is my full-time job. He just can't be thinking the same way, which is fine. This is the way that we want it in our household. Again, it might not work for your household, and that's totally fine. This is how it works for us. Make to-do list. I'm not against to-do list, but I want it to like have stuff on it already. Okay, make sure water bottles for the lunches are filled, the kids' lunch boxes. Make sure those are in the dishwasher and ready to be cleaned every day, because how many times do I wake up in the morning and like I've forgotten to put all their lunch stuff in the dishwasher, just out or like near the front door in their backpack, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta wash these out, dry them, and then make the lunch. And it just accumulates. Things accumulate when you don't have a routine. Okay, next thing, fill the Brezza, the baby Brezza, with water. Get tired of walking over to it when the baby's crying and it's out of water. It's like, why don't I just fill it every night? It works. I have not run out of water, and it's great. Wipe counters, pick up. So these are the things I want to do at night. For me, personally, my nighttime routine, I just started a face skincare routine where I'm like putting like all these layers on my face because I want to like have healthy skin for the first time like ever in my life. I like was not using stuff at all. Meal ideas. I just wanted to like write down a bunch of meal ideas that I have. Like I want to have like 20 meals that's just like in my pocket. I can just be like, oh, let's have this. Meal planning has always been like really terrible. I waste produce so much. I go to the grocery, or Matt goes to the grocery store. We have stuff on the grocery list, but I don't fill it up with everything I need for the week for lunch, for dinner and lunches and everything. So Matt goes to the grocery store, gets everything that, you know, he thinks that we need, and he's not cooking the dinner. So, you know, he may get like chicken and not thinking about a side. I look online, okay, I'll make something with chicken. I look online and there's like 1,000 recipes with chicken, and I'm like, I don't know which one to make. Which one do I have ingredients for? Do I need to buy extra ingredients? So I do. I go back to the grocery store on like Monday or Tuesday and I buy more things for the week. And it's just, you know, bad habits. Then on top of that, there's produce that's like old that I go into the fridge and I'm like, when did I buy this? Last week or the week before? Is it still good? How long is this day good? And then I think I have it in the fridge, you know, I'm like, oh wait, I have parsley, I can make this. And then I go to use the parsley while I'm cooking dinner and I'm like, oh shoot, this is bad. So now what do I do? Can't make the dinner, let's order something. We were ordering dinner probably like 2, 3, like 4 times a week. Like it's an insane amount for people that are spending hundreds of dollars a week on groceries. Like that makes no sense. And it's just because of a lack of organization. I decided I want to do a meal plan, and not just a meal plan. Like there's so many things that go into it. Shout out to my friends, Dougherty Dozen, because she does like a meal plan every week, and she'll have like a list of all the stuff she wants for the week for each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, for the whole week. And she like erases it and does it all over. I love that idea. So I kind of stole a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. So I'm doing something like this. I just started filling this out this week, but I wanted to erase it. But it's basically just like what I want for dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks for the whole week. And I can just write something small in there. I can write that we're going out sometimes, and that's fine. But I just want to have it in here so I know exactly what to make. So I'm not wasting time with my ADHD brain looking in the fridge like, why did I come to the fridge? What's in the fridge? What should I make? Is this going to be too hard to make? Is this still frozen? Still frozen? Like, comment below if that's you. If you go to the fridge or you forget, or you actually plan to make a dinner and then you go to the fridge and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to take blank out of the freezer. I forgot to take the fish out of the freezer. I forgot to take the chicken out of the freezer. I forgot to take the bacon out of the freezer. I forgot everything that's in the freezer. And it's going to take a whole day to thaw. And I didn't plan the day before like I was supposed to. And now I'm mad at myself. I'm spending more money. And we probably have to have something like unhealthy or expensive because we're going out. And then I do a grocery list. I kind of started it for this week. In that meal part, it's Thursdays is the day that I do the meal planning. So I have Thursday, because Thursdays is the day that I decided I want to do meal planning, because Matt goes to the grocery store on Saturday with Luke. I love that the boys go together. It's the cutest thing. And they're shopping for our home, and I appreciate that. The Thursday, clean the kitchen, you know, clean the microwave, air fryer, the stove and the hood. I sweep, wipe surfaces, I mop. I just wipe down the fridge, anything I can. I'm doing an inventory this day, and this is things that are in the freezer and things that are in the fridge that are still good or that are going to be good through Saturday. And then anything that's in the fridge that is not going to be good through Saturday, I'm throwing it out. Like produce, all produce, I'm using it Thursday or Friday or early Saturday, or I'm getting rid of it. And I'll take an inventory of the things that I'm getting rid of too. But I'm tired of having old produce that's like leaking and disgusting in the fridge. Old lettuce underneath new lettuce, and everything is just all brown and gross. And I'm like, I'm just getting it out of here. Plus, I don't use the produce because I don't know how old it is. And even if it's brand new, I'm like, is that the new one or is that the new one? Like, which one's the new one? Let me just not use any of it because it all like freaks me out. So instead, I'm going to get rid of all the old produce from the week. So everything that is produce in the fridge will be from this week. I will have bought it at the earliest on Saturday. So I love that. I try to make my cleaning days pretty easy on the days that I have like a lot of challenges that's going on. So Sundays, I have a reset. I check the weather. I fill up the kids' clothes for the week. They have Monday through Friday little sections, and we go through each. I get each of the kids to have their little time with me. So it's nice to get some one-on-one time with the kids, and they get to have the independence to like go through their clothes and pick out what they want for the week. We're checking the weather together. They're seeing the organization, and they're learning that in order to do this thing, I must first do this thing. And so they see that there's a pattern in things. And when we forget those steps, they never get done. They accumulate over time. And you're like, oh, why is it so hard to do blah, blah, blah? It's because we're not doing all the steps. You know what I mean? And I don't want to have all this in my head. I want to have it here. So I'll be like, what the heck is happening today? Oh, it's Sunday. Check weather. Fill up clothes for the week. Prep Lyra's food. Baby girl is 8 months old now, and she's eating solid food. Hooray. I mean, like pop a couple sweet potatoes in the air fryer and steam some broccoli, blend some like fruit with like applesauce, maybe some avocado in there. I don't know. Throw it in there. Change towels in the kitchen, change towels in the bathroom, and change the bath mat. Switch out the curtain liner in the bathroom. So all of those things I was kind of doing when they were like dirty. When do I change towels in the kitchen? When do I change them in the bathroom? Just gonna do it all in one day. I decided I'm gonna do it this day. Now I have to worry about when I'm gonna do that next. It's like, as moms, we like put little sections in our brain. It's like, oh, I gotta remember to do that. I gotta remember to do this. I gotta remember to do that. It's like, no, you don't have to remember. It's down. You wrote it. Mondays, we are doing bathrooms. We only got one bathroom, and we all share it. Yeah, so Aria's room is right next to our room on that side. So if Lyra is kicking the wall over here, Aria can hear it and we'll jump up and run into our room. That's fun. Lukey's room is right over there. Our closets are towards each other, but still, it's not ideal. So yeah, we've got this one bathroom that's right across the hall here. It's a very small bathroom. It does have a bathtub in it. So on here, I have like the list of everything. Plus I have all the tools I need to get. So before I start cleaning, I get all the tools I need to get for that task. So in the bathroom, I need wash rags, toilet cleaner, like the wand, all-purpose spray. I need mop, and I need a glass cleaner. All those things I bring to the bathroom, and then I get to work. I can just have them in the bathroom. I don't have to do it all at once, but all the tools are there. Every time I'm about to start my tasks for cleaning, I just gather all my tools and put them in the place that I'm cleaning, so that I know whenever I get a couple minutes, I can go in there and do the task. Toilet, sink, mirrors, mop, trash, empty the trash, and put a new bag in there. Oh, I should put like bags. So I'm always tweaking this thing and putting new items in here after I start doing it. I've only been doing it for a week, but I do need to add trash bags to this, which is fine. Tuesday, I'm doing the living room, all the things I need to clean the living room and the tasks I need to do. Wednesdays, bedrooms. all the tools and the tasks I need to do. This is really good to do on Wednesdays because our cleaning people come on Wednesday, every other Wednesday. So don't act like we're like rich. No, we only have them because my grandma is 91 and lives with us not with us. She lives in her apartment on the other side of the house. And two, this is not our house. This is my dad's house. And so my dad doesn't want us to destroy it. So we agreed that when we moved in here, we would, get people to come and just maintain it as much as we can afford and as much as possible. So that's what we do. So Wednesdays, I like to do bedrooms because I can change the sheets and have fresh sheets out for the cleaning people to come put on the beds. And throw all the laundry down the chute. The kids don't have laundry bins in their rooms. Every time they change their clothes, they will throw their laundry down the laundry chute. The laundry chute is right outside here. Very easy access for everybody in their rooms. So it's just perfect. I don't want to clean up people's laundry bins and be dumping them all out. We do have a laundry bin in our room. So that's the day that I choose to dump all of our laundry down the laundry chute. And then I'll dust. Luke's room is the only one with carpet in it, so I can vacuum his room on Wednesdays. Thursdays is the kitchen, got all my tools and then all the tasks I need to do. Friday is the laundry room. I chose the laundry room for Friday because the laundry room is really not that much work. And Fridays are really busy because we have kids' activities after school. Although I do have free time where both the kids are in school, I still want to just keep one day kind of light. So laundry room, it's unfinished, it's not that big a deal. So the things I have on here is wipe and wash the dryer. I'll run one cycle of the cleaning mode. I'll run the vacuum over the rugs, dump the dehumidifier that's down there, take out the trash down there if it's full. The trash down there only really has lint in it and stuff we have in our pockets. Wipe the inside of the washer, or spray and wipe the inside of the washer, including that lip, because we have a front load washer and there's a lip in there that gets moldy and disgusting if you don't wipe it. And I'm I need to do this every week. So add it to the list. Vacuum the dryer, just get a little small vacuum and just vacuum out the lint section that's in there. Oh, water plants. I have water plants 2 times a week. I have it on Friday and I have it on Tuesday. It has nothing to do with the rooms that they're in. It's just something I want to do twice a week. I didn't want to put it on a weekly task because I didn't want to forget it the second time. So I just put it on the cleaning day. And Saturday, groceries and outdoors. So Saturday, when Matt goes shopping for groceries, I clean the produce, I cut the produce and I put it away. Write new items on the board. So I do have a whiteboard outside of the refrigerator that has the things that are in the freezer that we could cook. And I also have the stuff that I'm just shopping for. All the fresh stuff that we just bought from the grocery store, I'll put up. I'll write the date on from when we bought it, and then I'll write all the things down. And I'm trying to get through all that stuff before, next Thursday. I'm gonna do some stuff outside, just sweep the porch, and then do some weeding if I have time. I hate weeding. I'm not gonna do it often, but if I do it, I'm gonna do. If I do it, it's gonna be on a Saturday. Another thing that has helped me drastically with this organization is I got hatches for both the kids' rooms. And I put a schedule on. I'll put the schedule here. So basically, I have them in their rooms from 8 until 7:30 in the morning. So that's a long time. But these kids need a lot of sleep. They can wake up and be awake in their room, walk around or whatever. That's fine. But they are not allowed to leave their room until 7:30. That helps me get stuff I need done in the morning. Just because I want to get up, I want to work out. I don't want to have to worry about kids screaming while I'm in the shower. I also have a list of things. I don't have it printed out yet in my binder, but I do have long-term projects that I want to do. Some of them are, backyard playground, revamp, organizing old clothes into sections so I can either donate them or save some of them for Lyra, but obviously not all of them. I also have some pregnancy and newborn stuff I would like to donate. I have 2 breast pumps, a Spectra, and a portable mom cozy pump. Diapers I need to donate. So lots of things I need to donate, and it's all kind of in one room along with all the toys. Another thing I want to do is toy organization. I bought a bunch of 16-quart tubs with lids in the room downstairs. We have 2 guest rooms downstairs. One is an actual guest room that has like all the clothes in it. The other is an office that is no longer an office. It's just full of toys. One day I just got so pissed off about putting the toys away up here, because there is a toy room up here and a playroom downstairs. Playroom upstairs and a playroom downstairs and a room full of toys. Okay, so I got pissed off and I was like, I don't have anywhere to put stuff. We have far too much stuff in this house. So putting it all downstairs, I'll go through it at some point. So toy organization, maybe I'll film that. Like, embarrassing the amount of toys we have. But the good news is I can donate them, just get rid of some stuff so we'll have actual room to play. The kids won't be overwhelmed by overstimulation and like lack of order and tidiness. Because I feel like that gets to them too, you know, it gets to me, and I feel like they can see it in me that I'm calm when things around me are calm. And not because, you know, I have this like mom guilt. It's because when there's literal like chaos around me, like my mind is also chaotic. And so like I need it to be clean so that I can feel calm. So I want them to be able to find the toys that they want to without taking all the toys out and, you know, being like, oh, the bottom of this, you know, 60-quart bin is all now on the floor and they haven't found the toy that they're looking for. So I got labels for all the boxes. I don't know why I got chalk labels now that I think about it. They should be regular labels. Whatever. I'm gonna write on them with like wet chalk. I'm gonna like stack the bins. So I think the first thing I better do before I buy too many bins and before I start putting things away, I want to just get everything out on the floor and just, you know, go through it and put different types of things together so that if I'm looking for, you know, wooden blocks, where would they be, you know, and I'll put them with that. You know, if I'm looking for little figurines from Gabby's dollhouse, okay, I'm going to put those here. Like, and maybe a smaller bin because there aren't that many. What about Legos? Every time we get a Lego kit, they all just get thrown into one drawer. I'm going to now I'm going to get a little box. Every time I get Legos, I will not open Legos unless I have a little Tupperware already designated for this Legos. However big the thing is. I will put the instructions in there, and all the pieces that go to that Lego set, I will put in there. So if the kids destroy it or whatever, they can put the stuff back in here and they can rebuild it again. Like, that's the fun of Legos. You don't just make it once and then destroy it and then like, okay, you just have a bunch of random Legos around your house. So yeah, full-time job. And that's not even the taking care of kids part. Like, it's a lot. I'm really glad I'm getting a grasp on it though. I feel like they should teach a lot of this in home ec. Are they still doing home ec? Do you have kids in middle school or like elementary school? Home economics, is that? I thought home ec was like learning how to make like cheese-filled biscuits. Actually, that wasn't even my home ec class. That was my sister's home ec class. And we took that recipe and it's like cheese, it's like biscuits with ricotta cheese and cheddar cheese. And you like fold it, it's delicious. But I still make those to this day, and we got them from my sister's home ec class when she was like in like 7th grade. I don't remember anything from my home ec class. So A, that should not be a pass class. B, we should know what the heck we are doing. I feel like we miss all of that because of the convenience of life. And don't get me wrong, I love convenience. It's literally my favorite thing. I will buy something right now because it's more convenient. Like, it's just this much more convenient than not having it. But at the same time, this is much less chaotic for me. So no daily to-do lists where you just have to pull things out of your, so pull things out of thin air and just be like, oh, this is what I'm going to do today in my to-do list. Like, no, that's not it. This is my like little reminders for the day. Things that will be floating around and be possibly missed, you know, if my to-do list is full of like cleaning stuff and stuff to get for the kids in my routine. I don't need all that stuff in my to-do list. Like, this is just like reminders and like stuff for the day. Another important thing I have on my list is like my mood. Sometimes I wake up in like a really pissy mood. Pissy? Sometimes I wake up in a really bad mood. I do. I wake up and I'm like, oh my God, why are you out of bed? It's so early. I decided that no matter what, I'm going to greet my children and my husband and myself with a smile as much as I can. Or if my child has like a bad dream, I'm not gonna like be like, oh wow, hi, nice to see you, good morning. Like, I'm not doing that if my kid runs out of the room and having a bad dream. I'm gonna feel that feeling with them and be like, oh my gosh, tell me what happened. But still give them a smile later. Let them know that I love them. Also, my husband, I feel like he gets put, no offense, love you, honey, put on the back burner during the day because I'm like full mom mode. I want to like be in mom, wife, self mode like all day. Like mom, wife, self, all together. So in the morning when I'm getting ready, I like greet myself with a smile. I'm like, hey girl, how you doing? You look good. Let's get this going. Let's get this day going. You got it. Give myself some affirmations. And when I see my husband in the morning, I say, good morning, honey. And then when he gets home from work, sometimes I'm just like cooking dinner or something, or just sitting on the couch and like going through some work stuff. And I'm like, I realize like my husband comes home, like I do not like greet him at the door. I don't need to greet him at the door at all. Like that's not the vibe, that I feel like it's necessary to like please him in that way. He would be mortified if he knew I was even talking about this. But it's something I want to do for me, where I'm like, I want my husband to know that like I'm happy that when he comes home and happy to see him. Happy because like it's nice to see his face. And I think that acknowledgement of each other is definitely, or of him, for me, is definitely going to be helpful. I'll give him a chance to feel seen and he'll give me a chance to feel seen. We'll have a little moment. The kids will be like, wow, mommy and daddy are like, canoodling in the front. I feel like we save a lot of us time for after the kids are in bed. I'm like, well, it's not that bad for the kids to see us like greeting each other and respecting and loving each other. Actually, it could be quite good. Greeting with a smile, myself, my kids, my husband. I just want to make sure that I'm doing my best to intentionally start the day off as best I can. Not just letting my emotions take me wherever, but me trying to be in the driver's seat with my emotions, saying like, you know what? I could start this day off really crappy, say I wake up late or I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm gonna do something intentionally to try to make it better and not just ride the wave of the crazy right now. Yes, I feel a little tired, a little icky, may feel a little sick, all that, but I'm still going to at least intentionally make the effort. I may not have a great day, I may have a terrible day, like the day ever. At the same time, I know that I've worked hard and I put in some effort to not make it as bad. You know what I mean? I don't want to blame my emotions and things outside of me for my day. I want to not use blame at all. And I want to just be able to say, this is my day. I'm going to do my best in it. This is just the beginning of it. I just wanted to share it with you because it's something I've been working on. And I'm kind of like low-key proud of myself. High-key. I'm high-key proud of myself. People say high-key. I'm a millennial. Don't judge me. So I'm proud of myself. Now that we have 3 kids, I am going to be more organized. I feel great. The beds are made. The laundry's put away. I don't feel overwhelmed. And I'm taking care of myself. I feel good.